Giant Gianluca.
So Gary, how are you? You know that Gianluca in English means Gary, don't you? Hey, I'm a Gary. Right, let's talk about your hair then while we get going. So what we're going to do, you asked for an anime style haircut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is the guy that we're sort of looking at.
But he hasn't got
the right length hair. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something similar. He's got a centre part in actually, that picture, but I think that doesn't work for you. So we're going to just keep the length, put lots of texture in, right? Mm-hmm. But we need to do something with this edging here because I mean, you've been waiting a while for a haircut, so it's grown out. So I'm gonna scissor cut the whole thing because I want it to be really textured and soft, but I want there to be a real nice taper coming up from the bottom. So it gives you some nice shape, and as you grow the top out, it'll look really nice. And then we'll come to this guy, this guy here. Il Magnifico.
Untouched.
Untouched.
For 2 months waiting.
2 months. That's how long you've been growing your beard for, yeah?
And my ears as well.
Your head or your hair?
My hair.
You said your head.
I'm gonna look like an alien soon. I'm gonna lose one finger, maybe two per head and per foot.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
Nah, no thanks.
So you came from Italy 3 years ago then, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, why did you come to Bournemouth? I mean, like, you're in an amazing part of the world and you thought, I need to go somewhere that's got less sunshine.
I mean, Venice.
Full
of water, mate.
Yeah, full of mosquito, full of highly humid
Tourists.
Humid air, many tourists as well.
Bournemouth too.
Yeah, you did come to another tourist, but not as bad as Venice.
Thing is, I got suggested by a friend. He came here 4 years ago, 1 year before me, for language school.
Yeah.
So he said to me, "Oh, well, you know, I had this experience." He told me the whole story, and then I started wondering. At that time, I was already into art, into drawing, into painting. So I said, like, you know, you should go language school, try that culture, and then if you want to try as well, university could be great for you. Oh, I tried a couple of months of language school, and I spent a lot of money on it because
did you?
Yeah, it's quite expensive. Didn't realize it was that expensive, but.
Well, the language schools?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know language schools were expensive. I thought they were pretty accessible to most people, but obviously not then.
Nope.
Yeah, they are expensive. That's why they're able to pay people to house these guys.
Is that what it is?
I was staying in a
There's quite a lot of people on my road that do it.
host
There's one
families.
right there on Beaufort Road.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Yeah, the way you live, Carlos. Where Carlos lives is a language school at the end of his road, yeah.
There are many around.
There's loads, yeah.
I haven't realized. I realized more than now that I moved to Chapminster, because
Oh, Chelmster's
I like
yeah.
1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6, but they're not poshy. So
Pushy.
No.
I was like, you go over the triangle a bit further. You go educational first is the one I went.
Yeah.
And like super advertised, super well advertised. You get anything through the advertising, but then when you arrive at the school, it's like so rich people that they don't even bother themselves to speak English. I'm like, I'm here to learn Spanish again. And yeah, and I finished with quite good qualification. Did my test IELTS for university, and the year after, October, the year after, started Started fine art. AUB.
Well, nice. When you're famous, remember us.
No, because I already quit.
Oh shit.
You've already quit?
Yeah.
Oh no, really?
Yeah,
Why?
that's sad.
That is sad. Yeah, because that's your dream, right? Your dream to be. I mean, look. Do you need a degree to be called an artist?
No.
No, exactly. Do you
No.
need to live your life as an artist and create art? Then that's being an artist, right? So yeah, you don't need a degree to give you the natural skill that you've been given, right? Well, the way that I look at it is, Vincent van Gogh didn't have a degree, right? He didn't need one, did he?
Nope.
So he just got on and painted, didn't he? And he was good at it, so that was it. So are you a painter, or are you like computer stuff? Are you into the computer?
So like I got the computer skills because high school I've been studying graphic design and advertising. So I got the basic knowledge of all platforms like Illustrator, Photoshop, Premiere. But at the same time, I got bored. I got really bored. Like it makes you sick standing at the laptop for too long, standing at the computer. So I rather enjoy a good piece of paper, a canvas, even like sculpture sometimes work very well for me.
Nice.
But mainly it would be drawings and paintings. Rugby has been like an interesting sport that has been going around in my family. My dad picked it up as a hobby when he was in the army with colleagues. I picked it up as a early sport when I was 13. Did swimming first for 5 years, and then rugby for another like 3-4 years.
So you can see what's going on, okay? I'm just going to show you because you know what's happening while we're talking, and right. So we're just tapering it in at the back there. So tapering it in further into the middle, and then keeping it sharp, really sharp on the edge. And then I'm going to cut loads of texture all through this, okay? But keep the length so you get that soft floppy hairstyle that you look. Yeah? You know where I'm going then? You can see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So how long has it been since you had the little beard trim? 2 months, did you say?
He has another one. He just grew.
You just basically growing this out for 2 months, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a little hair growth pattern here, seeing how it works for you. Okay, so that's what I'm just looking for to start with. So I'm not going to cut too far into your beard here, because your hair grows forward here. And I'm going to find this little corner area, which really is the bit that was going to, taking this off is going to completely change the way that your beard looks, all right? So you're going to go from, a scruffy sort of just grown out facial hair to something that actually looks
elegant and clean.
Yeah, and it looks intentional, right? There's a difference between just having facial hair and it looking like you've intended on having facial hair, you know?
Are you next?
No. Greg's next.
Oh, okay.
So let's clean this all up under here. So that's the thing, right, is that when you first grow your facial hair out, especially if you've not grown it out before, right, you don't really know what's going to
happen, how to shape it.
No, that's it. You like if you're like, well, I don't normally grow my facial hair out. There's plenty of men out there and some women who have never grown their facial hair out, right? Because of their job or because of their circumstances, or sometimes it's an age thing. Like you've not got to an age where you think I've got enough hair to grow out.
Or because you've been told that's all you have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like your social, the way that your social position in life. Some households will say, having facial hair just makes you look untidy and you can't get a job and all this sort of thing. So, well, the reason why it's not good for your skin to shave so often is because when you pass a blade across your skin, you take microscopic bits of skin away from your face. So you're not just taking away, removing hair, you're actually removing a fine layer of your skin. And that is why people get the irritation, because if you've got sensitive skin anyway, and what you've got to remember is that your skin is your largest organ on your body. Okay, so your body might feel like it's being attacked. So the first thing it does is
try to repair
it. So that could make it feel irritable. Also, by running a blade across your skin, you're encouraging blood to run to the surface. So it makes it feel red and inflamed, and it can stay like that for some time. So it's really important that people don't think about that when they're doing when they're cutting their own facial hair. You know, it's not something that everyone considers. So, right.
They need to be.
Well, you need to just do a little bit of research, right? If you're going to put like a razor blade to your face, maybe you should really know why you're doing it in the first place, not just for aesthetics, not just because it looks a certain way, but what am I actually doing to my skin? And okay, this little guy here, I'm going to keep that little bit in there. Okay, I'm going to go over the rest of it with a little pair of scissors, and we're just going to take those little edges off. That instantly makes it feel a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah. Do you see what I mean? Just bringing it in, taking all this away from underneath here has made it look like you've got a sharper jawline as well. So while you're sat there, we're just going to go through with a little cutthroat.
Go on, I'm gonna take a nap.
So we're going to keep this length through the front. So I've gone through and just tidied the length through the top, okay, and blended it in with the rest of the haircut. But I still want to create a bit more of a lighter look to it for you, okay? So I'm going to go back through with the
scissor
and just take a little bit more weight out. So it just creates a bit of a lighter finish for you, okay? Is that okay? So you see, you've got more layers, but you've still got the length. That's what you need to get that look. The image that you showed me, to get the especially the hair that hangs down over the sides. So when it comes down, you need to keep that length through the front. So I've kept it lighter, but through here, yeah. You just grow this top out a little bit more. But you've got like some shape in the haircut now.
My watch is telling me it's time to stand.
Your watch is telling you to stand?
Yeah, I've been standing for the last hour at least.
Like it. Nice.
Yeah?
Very nice.
So you've got a nice little bit of shape in there. Nice little bit of softness through the sides. And a bit of texture to it. And then the beard actually sort of fits in with the rest of the haircut now. So it's sort of...
It does.
You've got like a jawline now. How do you feel?
Better.
Better?
Looking better.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, definitely. Definitely feeling and looking better.